Hey everyone, welcome back to Iguana Gaming. I'm the Iguana, and today guys, we are playing some more Ark Survival Evolved. Today guys, we are back on the CrossARK series, and today, I want to do a little bit more work on my base. So we currently have the main structure built, but we don't really have any sort of support for it, and we have these two other platforms that we haven't done much with yet, so I kind of want to start working on those today. So today, we're going to work on what I like to call the guardhouse. It's basically going to be sort of a little house that overlooks one of the entrances to Hidden Lake, and basically the goal is to get this thing just sort of up and functional. I'm not even sure really what I'm going to put over here yet, but I do want it for at least aesthetic reasons. I want it to look really nice. So, I've already gone ahead and had to free place this gate. It didn't have any snaps yet, but I think I got it mostly where I want it. So let's go ahead and start building some pieces here. The most important piece is going to be this one, which I am going to need a ceiling snapped under there, so that's going to be a big pain. Figure that out in a second. Let's go ahead and place these instead, because these should be relatively easy. And I basically want it to look very, very similar to how my normal, well, my central base over there looks, except it's going to have a pointed roof instead of a flat roof on it. Okay, and I think we need these to go up a couple more walls. I think I just want it to be the full 4 walls high so that we can do this. Yeah, I like it so far. I think it looks good. It's basically going to be entirely made of glass, except for any walls that end up on the backside are going to be made of wood. Alright, let's go ahead and grab more greenhouse walls. That is what I'm going to need. Alright, I can do it. Okay, so I need more greenhouse walls. Where are they? Here we go. Let's go ahead and take a couple of these. I'm actually going to go ahead and put the pillars down for now so that we can finish the walls first. I'm going to take like 30 of them. Yeah, it's a little slow, but it's going to work. Yeah, and just kind of an update, guys. I did manage to tame myself an extra Thyla, a female Thyla, off cam. So I've been doing a little breeding. I got really lucky with this pink mutation. So I'm currently trying to breed in the good stats for these guys, and hopefully this will work. And then I also have some saber mutations coming along, which is amazing. So we have a couple of really nice colors that also have useful stats right here, and I'm kind of breeding those up to stack them up. And then once I have the base colors and stats where I want, then we'll breed for more stats on top of that, which I'm actually really, really excited for. Alright, let's go ahead and keep going with this. Oh my gosh, I get so thirsty here. Makes me crazy a little bit. Alright, should be relatively quick. Alright, so we're out of those. I'm going to need more of them. But we're almost done with this particular side, which is pretty good. I may actually have to pick up this gate and replace it. There is a tiny gap. Oh, it was so perfect. Okay, let's do this real quick. I just want it to be... I want it to be clipped into that a little bit. But I want it to be angled perfectly on this crack right here. Alright, pretty good. It's a bit of an angled gate, but I think it definitely works for, at least when it's closed, it will look correct. It won't look as good when it's actually open. I actually probably could make this cross that way, but I don't think I want to. I don't think it would look right if I had this gate coming in instead of out like this. So yeah, we're going to leave it like it is. Let's go ahead and grab some more of those walls. This is going to be the longest part of this build, is getting these walls placed. Almost. Such a long run to my crafting stations, but it's okay. This is the smaller of the 2 builds that I have to do as well, which is pretty great. Oh, I wasn't out? It lied to me. Let's go ahead and take that. I don't think we'll need that many. And then I do have some of these roofs already. There we go. We'll take, like, those so we're not completely weighed down. Yeah, so we do have a larger building over there that we need to do, and I think that's eventually going to be the hatchery, because my workshop is getting a little bit crowded, and I definitely want to empty it out a little bit. I think that is the way, so probably going to clean up this area some once I get that other building set up. Move all of the creatures down that way so that I don't have them in my main workshop as much. We'll have a few creatures in there, obviously, for reasons, workshop reasons, but otherwise, they don't really need to be in that part of the base. They just kind of get in the way. One more. Thanks, game. Okay. Beautiful. So this is good. I like this. Let's go ahead and actually place this gate on here. Switch it to manual, and we'll leave it open for now so it's a little bit easier to deal with. And now comes the lovely, lovely process of having to put these on. Dang it, it's so bright I can't see. Alright, that one. Nope. Nope. Gosh, it's so bright. You know what I might do? Jack, help me out for a second. Let's come up here. Oh, that's nice. Convenient, even. Alright, I like that. That's gonna make life a little easier. Oh, yes. Okay. This little ridge has helped me immensely. Can we... There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm like looking directly into the sun, and it's actually the worst for building. Don't fall off the cliff. Is there a way to potentially place this that is not stupid is the question. No. The answer is no, there is not. Well, we got those ones down. It's a start anyway. Let's go ahead and do this. Can I... Almost? Almost? No, it doesn't want to place. Yes! Okay, we got one. Beautiful. That's all I needed, really. And then I really, really would love if that one could place correctly. It doesn't look like it's going to, which is super, super stupid. Meh. Alright, can I do this without leaping to my death? Oh, the answer is yes. Very tricky. Also very hot out here, which is super frustrating. Okay. Jack, please. Your wing is very much in the way, buddy. I know you mean well. You've been very helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and pick this up. Such a long build. And this also would be a pretty good build. No! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, it hurt. Oh, it hurts so bad. Jack. Jack, help me out. Alright. I misstepped, but it's fine. Yeah, this is definitely the way. I think having that layer of greenhouse would have been just too much down that low. I definitely needed 2 layers of wood on this thing first. Okay, let's carry on. Not too bad. Alright, Jack, stay. Let's go ahead and not mess this one up. I believe we can do it. If it's the last thing I ever do, which it may well be, these triangle ceilings might literally be the end of me. Oh my god, it's a miracle. It snapped. Okay. Got those. Got that. Oh, I finally got that one. Just had to stand, like, apparently the most far away from it. Or not. Come on. Snap these. Oh my god. This is the longest part of any build, is the roof. At this point. I'm not a fan. Okay. So it's a little bit of a... A little bit of a funky roof at the moment. Not sure how well this is actually going to turn out because it's not exactly even. But that's okay. We're going to make it happen one way or another. One way or another, this is going to be a roof. Alright guys, so I've done quite a bit of work here during the night. I struggled so much with this. This is a really, really tricky build actually because of where it hits the cliff. So what I had to do was place these walls. Jack, you're a little in the way here, buddy. Alright, so essentially what I had to do was place these walls here, which you can kind of see. And I did have to go ahead and place walls back into the cliff as well. You can see here, I placed walls here. I had to like do some blind snapping back there, and I think I got most of them. I was able to build the walls up kind of where I wanted. I think there's probably some extra structures in there in the cliff itself, but yeah, this is definitely a collision off type build for sure. Oh, that's not an ideal place to unload. There we go. Nope. Well, come here for a second, Jack. Alright, well, maybe we'll go up and around. I'm trying. So far, it's looking mostly like how I wanted it to look. It's just a little bit rough. Yeah, definitely some issues up here. Jack, please. Jack, please. Always with the follows at the worst time. I always forget. Alright, so basically I do have these walls placed here, which are definitely helping with these snaps. Unfortunately, it is not fixing this particular snap. I cannot seem to get this snap to work correctly. I've tried so many different things here, and it doesn't look like it's gonna work yet. So, yeah, it sucks. But you can see these ones now are working kind of how I wanted them to, which is beautiful. Kind of ideally. Actually, are we gonna have the same problem here that we do over there? I will be the most triggered if I can't get these to close up. Oh my gosh, please. Please, game. Please, please. Please, game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to close these gaps, and it's the actual worst. I have no idea what to do. Yeah, it's incredibly frustrating to have these here. I don't understand what is wrong with these snaps that they don't like this particular snap point. I'm not sure why these snaps never work well in the first place, but this upside down triangle just, it's a big problem. I don't feel like spending hours on it right now, and the rest of the build looks pretty good. I may even end up redoing that chunk of the build just to like cut it off or something and make it flat, because I love the way it looks. I really do. I do. I think it looks really good, the way that it's currently placed. The problem is that it does not snap well on the back side. Like, it looks good. Even growing out of the cliff like this, it's just a little bit rough with these. And I don't know that there's any way to fix these snaps here, because they just don't seem to want to go. Like the other ones do. It's always been the trickiest of the snaps with the triangle ceilings, but I for the life of me cannot get these to work, and I'm losing my mind a little bit. Just a bit. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish off the roof here. Like I said, I'll worry about that a little bit later. I think it'll be fine in the long run. I'll figure it out eventually. There will have to be a way to make that happen. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Beautiful. Now we have a nice little peak on it. It's kind of what I was going for. I did want it to be a pointed roof. I think it looks great. Awesome. Alright, so now what we need, guys, is we are going to need pillars, because the last part of this build is, in fact, the pillars. Stone pillars are super important to make this look complete. I'm actually going to go ahead and place those away for now. Where are my pillars? Where did I leave them all? Not the large, not the regular. Small. There we go. These guys. I'm probably going to need more of them, actually, so while I'm here, let's just make some of these so that I don't forget. We're going to make, like, 30 of them, because I'm definitely going to be using these for the other build as well, the third building over there. Alright, let's go ahead and get this done. I'm also going to need to move this gate, because this gap is... No! Please. This gap is driving me crazy. Jack, I promise you can do this. I promise you can do this, buddy. Oh, he's the most derpy. Ah! He did it. He's a champion. Jack is the best bird. There we go. There we go. Alright. Cool. Yeah, so, the thing with these pillars is that on triangle ceilings like these, they don't place correctly. They don't place on the corners like I would really, really appreciate them to. But on these, they do place at the corners of these, which makes me super happy because I can just do this, and suddenly we have a pillar. Can I make this go that way? There we go. Yeah. And I think they look really good this way. They actually make me super happy. There are two kind of snaps for them. Doesn't super matter which one we use, I think. I'm glad I made more of these. So I'm going to need one there, and then I'm going to need one back there as well, which will be great. I actually wonder if I should make those out of glass. I kind of like them out of wood, but the transition is a little funky, and I feel like the stone pillar would make that a little bit smoother. Let's see how that looks. How many do I actually need to replace this one? 3? I think I'm going to need a full 3 glass walls. Get this all eventually. Beautiful little build here. Super frustrating, but super awesome looking. I'm quite proud of it. As funky as it is and as frustrating as it is, there's definitely some good stuff going on here, so I'm really excited about that. Alright, let's go ahead and grab just a little bit more here. I need 3 greenhouse walls, is what I said? 3 greenhouse walls. The pillars are absurdly heavy. There we go. Here we are. Snapped beautifully. Alright, yeah, so I could snap it there, but I don't want to. I want to snap it up in the corner. So let's take Jack up and around. That is just going to drive me absolutely insane. I honestly have no idea how to fix these 3 holes, but we gotta find a way. We just have to find a way. It needs to be a thing. So I'm going to pick up this, and that. Yeah, I did get it. Okay. That's what I wanted. Just barely can see it. Nice. Alright, and then what we're going to do is place these right here. There. Gorgeous. There. So I'm going to place that pillar there as well, and then this pillar is actually replaced by this stone gateway. If I could get that placed where I want it to go, that would be ideal. But so far, so good. I think it looks great. I'm actually really happy with this build. Alright, let me see if I can place this gate a little bit better. I wish it would snap. Oh, it's so tricky. I gotta line it up just right. And hopefully it's on both of those items. Covers that. Covers that. No gaps. No gaps. Just barely no gaps. I love it. Okay. There. I think it is relatively complete except for those holes. This is kind of the look I was going for. Super bright. Super light. Kind of look out and see what's coming down that way, which is exactly what I was going for. I wanted this to be kind of a lookout for that area, and I think it looks amazing. I think I can definitely turn this into some kind of farm. Not sure what to do with this little area up here yet on the cliff, but I like that it's built into this, and yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. Holes aside, I think the guardhouse looks amazing, and I'm okay with it. Do I like the pointed roof? I think I do. I'm always second guessing myself on these kinds of builds. It's a whole thing. The holes, guys. The holes, they're the worst. But otherwise, I think it's good. So, let's go ahead and head down here for a second. Yeah, yeah, I love it. I do. I just do. Okay, guys. Well, I do think, guys, that is actually going to do it for today's episode. So if you did find yourself enjoying this one at any point, guys, please do remember to hit that like button because it seriously helps me out. And if you want to see more content like this, you can, of course, subscribe. I will catch you all in the next one. Signing off, this is the Iguana.